In this video, we take a look at the SE16N selection screen. Call up the SE16N by entering the transaction code in the OK code field. First, a table is specified to view the available fields of the table in the field name column. For example, enter the table name for the general material data and then press the Enter key. The fields highlighted in blue are key fields, in this case the client and the material number. They uniquely identify the entry in the table. Further selection values can also be entered. These should not be forgotten in order to specify the search. For database queries in the SAP system, it is important to specify the appropriate selection criteria via the filters in order to obtain the desired entries. The more precise the selection criteria are, the more accurate the displayed result will be. If no selection values are specified for a database query, the system loads all the entries available in the system that the table can access. Therefore, make sure to limit the scope of the displayed data sensibly in order not to overload the system with such a large amount of data and to avoid long waiting times. Before the database query is started, the number of entries can be viewed. To do this, click on Number of Entries. The number of hits can optionally be restricted by setting the desired limit in the Maximum Number of Hits field. Now, for example, only 2,000 entries would be displayed in the list output. The query can also be restricted with selection values. To do this, select the appropriate line and enter the value. You can also use the F4 help to search for the appropriate value. Press the F8 key or alternatively the button next to the transaction bar to start the database query. The list output is then displayed. However, you can not only enter selection values, but also change the operators. For example, no materials from the mechanical engineering sector should be displayed here. To do this, click on the button in the Options column and then select the appropriate operator, in our case, not equal. This will display all entries that have not been assigned to the mechanical engineering sector. The minus all entries button can be found in the menu bar. By clicking on it, all selection entries can be deleted at once. If several values are to be selected at the same time, there is the option of multiple selection. To do this, click on the button in the More column. A new window opens. Several values can be entered here. Click on the Accept Data button to confirm the entry. Click on the minus sign here to delete the entries again, or click on Minus All Entries to remove all entries at once. If values are to be pasted from an Excel spreadsheet, we recommend not using the standard function for pasting with the Ctrl and V key combination, as this only copies a limited number of entries. Instead, use the Upload from Clipboard function, as this copies all data. Hide superfluous fields if only certain fields need to be viewed in the list output. To do this, uncheck the fields in the output column of the selection screen that should not be shown. In this example, the material type is now listed as the second column after material.
We hope the video helped you. In case you got any additional questions or comments, please leave a message below. See you next time, your advist-Academy.